Okay everyone, today in 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, filmed on the Samsung S20, what is it? S20 Ultra. We're gonna take a walk around the northern quarter. It's the kind of alternative cool quarter here in Manchester. On the eve, sorry, the morning, not even the eve, the morning of England's biggest and most important football match for 55 years, for more than half a century. The time is about 9:50 in the morning, 10 to 10. And we pass the very famous Cafe Metro. It's been here, it's an institution, been here in the city centre, independently owned, giving out pints and fried up English breakfasts to the masses for a long time. I've already had a few funny looks. How dare he walk around just filming peacefully? I'm going to try and bring you guys more peaceful content. Someone felt that the video yesterday was a bit conflicty, but I don't think so. I thought it was great fun. And the guys from Express Test by Signpost, I mean, what do you get when you run out into public, insult a cameraman to his face? Well, you get what you deserve, don't you? You're going to get another cameraman come and film your face. And that's exactly what happened. So, this is the back of the Arndale. Last year, there's a person or a couple of people who committed the old harikiri, the kamikaze. They jumped off the top. There was also a crazy stabber in the Arndale. Didn't kill anyone, but he was feeling a bit stabby. And there was armed response, obviously, for that. He was tasered and arrested. We have a look at some of the stickers. Obviously, I can't read that out, but you can look at it. And what we'll do, we'll go deep. We'll go deep into the northern quarter. This is looking down Church Street. There may have been a church on the site of where the Arndale is behind me, hence the name, because there certainly is no church that way. Let's go deeper. On this spot, about 5 years ago, I saw a member of the cooperative retail empire run out, grab a crackhead and wrestle him to the ground, and out from his bag spilled a bunch of steaks. And you know, for me, for theft, the stakes are too high, but the crackhead was actually too high to steal the steaks. Too high to steal the steaks, and the stakes are too high. Lol. So we come along the kind of separation between Arndale and Northern Quarter. Forgive me for not knowing all the exact names. Kind of like with people, I'm good with faces, not so good with names. This is a major tramline route from Shude Hill. That's the bus station down there. Oh, that's the bus station. And all the tram lines from Victoria, Piccadilly, all passing through. But we had Queen Elizabeth II was in town 3 days ago, unveiling something. They still wheel her out, 95 years old, wheeling the poor old lady, wheeling the billionaire old lady out to go cut some ticker tape or unveil a plaque. If she could have a look at the plaque in my teeth, that could be quite helpful, but she's just unveiling them. The great unveiling. So we approach High Street, Turner Street, and I'm not sure exactly which one we're on now, but we'll go on to High Street. This is the High Street of the Northern Quarter. We look up Turner Street. You've got Oklahoma, a very quirky kind of shop. In fact, the bus has stopped. He's not going to run me over. We'll get across. I will show you a couple of things before we go derper. There was a nice apartment here I filmed, it had massive bars over the ground floor window. And it had the John Lennon quote saying, "Love is all you need." But love is all you need, yes. But you also need 1-inch thick steel bars on your window to stop the crackheads coming in. This is the Manchester Buddhist Centre. There used to be a Buddha up there, but it seems to be replaced with three turds, 3 poos. What are they? They look like tapered items of feces. What's going on? The 3 golden poos of Buddhism: reincarnation, samsara, and nirvana. Choose your poo wisely. Let's go down Brick Street. Every street's Brick Street. It's their favorite building material. You use what you can. Whereas in Edinburgh, it's very much a sandstone, limestone kind of place. In Manchester, it's much more a place where you brick it. So I'll bring you around to something which, with each passing year since the War on Terror, war on the noun, war on the idea, war on the concept of terror, this place, from what I was told, from what I observed, had a kind of militant, youthful vibe to it. It's the Muslim Youth Foundation. But again, it's been rebranded as MYF. Or shall we say it's been acronymed. Now, let me show you stuff that annoys me. Oh, hold on. The John Lennon quote was around here. Love is all you need. Back Turner Street. I'll try and find you the John Lennon quote, if I remember. I think they've taken it down. But you know what I mean. Now, one thing that really grinds my gears, that's cool. That's on Soap Street. Look at the back of that old building. Obviously listed, so they have to keep it. Anyway, I'll tell you what really grinds my gears is when large corporations buy a graffiti artist and they try and do something edgy and rebellious and revolutionary. Now, unfortunately, I've seen this image before. It's been graffitied in other places. So here we go. Tear-free MCR, tear-free Manchester. Kind of like Johnson's & Johnson's baby shampoo. So this mohawked young black lady is saying, respect my existence or expect my resistance. Now, I'm going to actually take a few steps back behind the double yellow line so I don't cut myself on that edge. But again, I can't remember what was it called. The very latest series of Star Trek Discovery. Extremely badly cast captain of the Star Trek Enterprise. Look, I want a world, as Martin Luther King said, where we're all judged by the content of our character, not by the color of our skin. But too many people are casting like young, beautiful black women in positions where they're badly cast because they don't have the energy, the vibe, the wisdom, or the vibe to portray a super powerful captain. And the reason I'm mentioning this, let me come back off my rant on Star Trek. Again, a young female model with a really cool Northern Quarter haircut using a corporate shoe slogan to tell who? To tell what, the government? Or is this to tell the deplorables? Is this to tell people that voted Brexit? I don't know who she's talking to, because big government, big media, big pharma, and big corporations, they're all the new edge. They're all the new rebels. Anyway, enough of that. I need to get off this. I've had enough of that. But you know what I mean. It's like, yay! Ugh. We come round. Let's have a look down the back of Soap Street. Good old Soap Street. Wasn't it Soap Street where Tyler Durden lived in Fight Club? Or am I getting confused? He certainly made soap. There was some street that he lived in, that big old abandoned house with Marla and Jack. All right. Let's go derper. Oh no, guys. More corporate graffiti. I didn't know this one was here. Oh no. So that the algorithm doesn't put the name of this TV show in my video, I'm not even going to say it. Everyone in Britain is familiar with this. Look at this. Metrolink replacement service. No trams for you. Get on the bus. Okay, we look down towards Shude Hill. There's Trough, Bar 21, all sorts of fancy places. Foundry project. And we come round, I'm going to show you how supposedly the alternative rebellious punk quarter, Northern Quarter, is the punk quarter. And this is the graffiti they get. It's so degenerate. We'll come around here, guys. We'll come onto the main drag. The main drag in the Northern Quarter is called Thomas Street. Lady likes green. Green hair, green socks, green everything. Big fan of green. You like Thai massage? Me massage you long time. Savadi kap. Kap and kap, savadi kap. Okay, we're going to approach some more Abando, Demolisho, breakdown brick stuff. You can see they've kind of taken the building off the edge of that building, made a bit of a mess. They put a bit of concrete down to cope. Oh, it's the Teddy Poo again, the little plushy poo. And oh, it's actually a Chunky Mark painting. Chunky Mark Daily Poo. I hope it sells for £100 million. The Daily Poo. What is this, guys? A COVID-19 monitor. Yeah, fair enough. We come round. This is the Smithfield Social. It's a new establishment. I do like the pink neon sign. Arrow pointing down. That's quite random and strange, so I like it. We come round to Fierce Beer. Oh, and I don't like these Halloween looking hops. That is hops. That's what makes your beer taste a bit peppery. And some people say that it mimics estrogens and progesterones, which are female hormones, which is why men get beer bellies. I don't know. This is the kind of where the crackheads hang out, just off John Street on this little park where they have some of the world's worst art. This is art. It's dustpan and brush. Dustpan and brush. There's your art. I'm inspired. Man, this is more inspirational than Botticelli or Michelangelo or even Leonardo da Vinci, who sold that drawing of a bear. A tiny drawing of a bear, about 3 inches across. Sold it for like $10 million to a private collector. Da Vinci. Charlie Da Vinci. Charlie Da Vinci. Here we go, all quirk, all quirk. Oi polloi is classic hipsterness. It's all vintage, no, neo-vintage. You know when something's passed off as vintage, but it's actually new. But it looks like it's from the 70s. So people, I think it's great. Some birds arguing. Some jays. Yeah. We come round. I was told by a colleague that during the main lockdown, this National Car Park's NCP car park, one of these floors was cordoned off, tarpaulined up, and given as a sheltered place for the homeless to camp out at, with like some sort of like barracks. They had a kind of refugee barracks going on there for the homeless. Here we have a urban modified new model Land Rover Defender. It's all a bit black and scary, and it looks okay, but a bit black and scary, a bit edgy, and you sometimes have to wonder about the mentality of some of the, I guess, coke heads that need such a kind of brutalist looking black scary car. Come around here, we'll have a look at some graffiti, and then we'll go into Stevenson Square. You got your Captain Phillips. He's 100 and he died. He raised some money for charity. He is considered a national hero. I come round, we look up Tib Street. Again, all nice and quirky, all nice and cute. There's an army surplus store there on the corner if you need surplus army gear. And we come past, we're going to pass Oldham Street, which is one of the other main drags here in the northern quarter. And did you know the northern quarter isn't in the north of Manchester city centre? It's actually in the east. It's actually the eastern quarter. But northern quarter sounds less communist, so they went with that. About 8 years ago, there was a really big fire here in the northern quarter on Oldham Street, and the fireman lost his life, and there's a nice commemorative plaque for the fireman. Everyone loves a fireman. I can't stop saying it because it's true. Everyone loves a fireman. And most kids, when they're young, they'd rather be Fireman Sam than a cop. So here, we are now in the corner of Hilton Street and Stevenson Square. On Wednesday, easily thousands of England fans came to this square and had a bit of a party, a bit of a riot. Hi there. Hi there, all good. They destroyed the bus stops and some of the art pieces here. But you know, England fans, when they celebrate, they're a little bit more feisty than your average fan. You know? Maybe English people are a bit feistier than your average human. Maybe that's why they were successful. Sorry, us British were successful in conquering the whole world. And before you say, America kicked out the Brits, well, 40 years after the American Declaration of Independence, the British invaded America from Canada, blew up the White House, and won, but then politically it was not looking good, so they went back across the border into Canada in the year 1812. Anyway, I digress. Americans are the beautiful creation of the British, and as much as they try and say, America, fuck yeah, we know you're just the children of the British. So here we are, the markets at St Andrew's Square. The council has brought in what have they brought in? They've brought in the fences. See, all this was being climbed on. The bus stops have been taken away. There's no more bus stops. All this was climbed on. There's a beautiful grassy, basically a rubber tarpaulin with grass and flowers on there. The England fans, far too feisty, ripped it all up. So now the council, here we go, have a look. See that tarpaulin? That was all grass and meadows and trees. You can see some of the roots. I wonder if the image of George. Some young men walking past finding my filming incredibly funny. Kind of reminded me of a group of schoolgirls actually doing that kind of, you know, the aggro giggle. We're giggling about you and you don't know why. They did the aggro giggle. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed your gentle and narrated tour of the Northern Quarter. I didn't cover it all. I'll maybe come around here. We'll end it on barbecued sandwiches because this looks good. I'm just doing a blog. Is it alright to film?
Yeah, well, this isn't really what we...
You can do your full vlog on us.
Yeah, but this is just a bit of toast, isn't it?
No, but trust me, that looks beautiful in 4K at 60 frames per second.
About transformation as well, mate.
Yeah, man. Oh, I'll be back for the sample. Thanks, guys. Anyway, I was going to end it on we'll end it on some art. Let's end it on some art. Some graffiti is better than other graffiti. Let's end it on the grey-skinned woman. That'll do. 3 a.m. grey-skinned woman.